Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we will see use Ssms to connect and query Azure SQL database. Ssms is SQL Server Management Studio. So let me just quickly log on to the portal and take it from there. Okay, this is my SQL Server on which I connected using the Azure Portal Query Editor, which is still in preview. So if I want to connect to this Azure SQL database using SQL Server Management Studio, then I would launch SQL Server Management Studio, and you have to install it before you launch it. So please download SQL Server Management Studio, and then I'll tell you what to do further. Okay, the SQL Server is launched, and the server type is your database engine, and you would use Windows authentication, SQL Server authentication. So let's see what happens with Windows authentication. So I'm going to copy my server name from here, and I will enter it here, and I will click on, I will use SQL Server authentication, because if I'll select Windows authentication, it will pick up the name of my laptop workstation and then the name of the local user account with which I'm logged in. And if I'll click on connect, let's see what happens. It will throw an error. Cannot connect to this server name. Windows logins are not supported in the version of the SQL Server because it's a Azure Managed SQL database. I click on OK. Then I go with SQL Server authentication, and I enter the name of my username, what I set up. So it was test Azure admin. And I'm gonna use my password. Let's see what happens. Okay, it seems that it is connected. You can see this circle moving. So it will now I am connected to my Azure SQL database using SQL Server Management Studio, which is installed on my laptop. And the reason I'm connected, because I already added my IP, if you remember, into the server firewall to allow the incoming connection onto that Azure SQL database from my public IP, right? So if I go to the databases, this is the database on which I installed sample database, right? And if you would type in new query onto this, it will open up the query editor on SQL Server Management Studio. Here you see it. Right. Now I'm going to run the same query that I ran on Azure Portal Query Editor. Right. I'm going to copy paste it. Right. And I'm going to click on execute. I got the result. Right. So this is the result. So this is how you connect to Azure SQL database using SQL Server Management Studio. And you can use SQL Server Management Studio to connect to your Azure SQL Manage instance as well. Right. In future, I'll try to make videos on Azure SQL Manage instance also. For now, I hope you liked it. I hope you learned a lot. You learned a lot from this video. If you have any queries, please mention them in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Have a good day.